At Sharon's, Noah's panicking that he's not out looking for Sienna. As his mom tries to calm him, Adam shows up. Nick filled him in on the Matt Clark situation, so he's there to offer his help. Making Matt worse, he questions whether Sienna can be trusted. Noah defends her, but Adam thinks that either she's not that bright or it's a rather bizarre coincidence that she managed to hook up with him after marrying the man who tormented his parents. Sharon admits it took her time to come around to trusting Sienna, too, but she decided she's on the level. Adam backs down and apologizes. Matt takes a video of barely conscious Sienna in the motel. He says the video is going to buy him a future, but she's not going to have one of those. Nick is fuming to his father at the ranch about how smug Matt was. They both doubt that Matt will live up to his end of their deal. Since Victor cut off Matt's money, he's been left more desperate and dangerous than usual. They're sure he has no idea what they have planned for him and expect that he will slip up because he assumes he can outthink them. They ponder whether they can trust Sienna. Nick has to. His son loves her. Matt texts, asking to meet. They guess Matt would notice Nick bringing backup, so Victor hatches another idea. At the Overlook, Nick meets Matt, who says his price has gone up. $1 million won't cut it. He wants $5 million. If that can be guaranteed within the hour, Noah can have his trollop back. Nick claims that he can't lay his hands on that amount of money that fast, but Matt doesn't buy it. After showing him the video that proves Sienna is still breathing, he warns Nick he will receive a very unpleasant video if he doesn't get his money fast. Victor joins the others at Sharon's and explains that Nick is meeting with Matt as they speak. Nick calls his father to say that Matt is on the move. Noah wishes his grandfather would fill him in on the plan. Moments later, Nick arrives and updates them on Matt increasing his demands. Noah can't shake his fear that if Matt is as unbalanced as they claim, money is not what he wants. He wants to make them suffer more. Matt returns to the motel, where Annie has Sienna. He gives her an update. She's eager to take the money and run, but is surprised that he's letting the lovers survive. Matt makes it clear that he's happy to take the Newman money, but that won't stop him from putting Noah, Loverboy, Newman, and Sienna in a deep, dark grave where they will never be discovered. On Crimson Light's patio, Daniel assumes Tessa is going to tell him last night was a mistake. Instead, she kisses him. It's been so long since she let anyone be close to her. Daniel tells her they don't need to put a label on this and can just enjoy their time. He senses she has something on her mind. Tessa can't stop thinking of her wife and how Mariah has left her in limbo for months. She's been constantly cut out. The silence has been brutal. She can't live like this any longer and needs to become whole again for her daughter's sake. That's why she's contacted a lawyer to file for divorce. That sounds final to Daniel, who hopes that he hasn't played a role in making this worse. He did his best to be her friend. Tessa says that if Daniel hadn't pushed her so hard to save her marriage, this would have happened a long time ago. As they discuss the feelings that they have unexpectedly developed for each other, she assures him that none of this is his fault. Mariah walked away from her, and now it's time for her to move on, too. Daniel wonders if he should give her space, but that's the last thing she wants. She needs him to keep being a support just as he has been. They kiss. Alone in a motel, Mariah talks to a photo of Tessa and Aria. She remembers how she used to sing to Dom, but it was Tessa who always sang to Aria. She hasn't slept in days because of the nightmares. Ian appears to her and starts prodding her into action. Mariah claims she has only distanced herself from her family temporarily. It is the hope of reuniting with them that is giving her strength. Ian makes her look at herself in the mirror and tells her it was noble to walk away from her wife and child. Ian urges her to begin her new chapter. Clinging to any hopes of saving the life she'd shared with Aria and Tessa is only stopping her from pursuing her destiny. He pressures her to commit, and Mariah finally tears the family photo into pieces. As she sobs, he promises this is the path to her becoming whole again. He is confident she will prove to be his greatest disciple. As long as she believes, then nothing will go wrong, and her path will remain clear.